be the one and only. Had to tell myself I was the one and only. It's been 7 days to same clothes, and I think it's taking its toll. I don't wanna have to sign for no dough. I could never lose my grip and control. You spoke to me, and things weren't going how it's supposed to be, but I know that it's supposed to be. I've been keeping your word so close to me. Oh no, you spoke to me, and things weren't going how it's supposed to be, but I know that it's supposed to be. I've been chilling back, living so comfortably. I've been trying to tell you that I think you should try it. I've been dying to tell you that I think you should try it. 'Cause you know that it's something different. 'Cause you know that it's something different. Oh no! You spoke to me, and things weren't going how it's supposed to be, but I know that it's supposed to be. I've been keeping your word so close to me. Oh no! You spoke to me, and things weren't going how it's supposed to be, but I know that it's supposed to be. I've been chilling.
These two countries have a bit of a history of rivalry, don't they?
They do, going back many, many years, and you normally get a couple of feisty clashes out on this pitch today, but what we have got as well, we have to emphasise, is some marvellous talent.
And this match is Brazil against Argentina.
Enjoy the match.
And here's the first touch of the game, and with Brazil playing, this should be a great game. Let's check now on Brazil's team. We've got it down as a 4-3-3.
Yeah, it's a system that the Netherlands used to use all the time. I think really they invented it, and plenty of countries have adopted it since. If it works, it's really tough to handle.
Argentina with this lineup. Willy Caballero starts in goal. Marcos Rojo starts alongside Nicolas Otamendi at the back. Eve Banega plays with Enzo Perez in midfield. Lionel Messi is the... He's got his shot off now. Great stop. Always a great talent, Neymar, but as he's got older, more and more responsibility, and he shoulders it well.
I think he does, and he relishes.
He's a very good team player, and certainly with Barcelona has enjoyed a wonderful relationship with Neymar and Suarez in recent times.
Yeah, and I think the fact he is a team player, Martin, elevates him into the top three players.
And here's the shot. The shot gets blocked. We go back to the goalkeeper here and does. Supporting player alongside. Very weak challenge. Must take the lead here. No, he's missed it. How is this still level?
Oh, you'll be thinking about that one, tossing and turning in bed tonight. That was a bad miss.
Well, there's one for him to chase in behind. Needs to stay cool now. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. It's Messi. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. And now Messi. Got the opposition. The opening goal of the game.
No wonder they're off and running in celebration.
Well, if you keep going in to that sort of area, the ball will drop for you, and it dropped perfectly for him.
I think that's a lesson to anybody enduring a goal drought. Keep getting into the positions in the 18-yard, in the 6-yard box, and you will score.
Brazil then with the lead. Angel Di Maria. That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting. Looking to use the full width of the pitch in this attack. Put into the middle. The cross that's fisted away by the keeper. Going for goal! Well, they've got a corner now. And possibly a chance to add to their lead. Well, that's proper defending. They can't score from there. It's out of play. Chance to put it in the box from here. And there was danger, but he's cleared it. Cut out the pass. Neymar with great vision here. He's made the save. Corner for Brazil. In from Neymar. Real opportunity with a chance like that to pull ahead.
Well, that's when a manager wants to see a ruthlessness about his strikers.
Nicolas Otamendi. Mercado. Excellent interception. Through ball, played by Neymar. Shots on here. Not challenged really by that effort, Caballero. Perez. It's Messi. Careless there. And here they are on the attack. Oh, he's cut that out well read. It's Messi. Eva Banega. Looking for an opening. There's good control build-up. Put away, but not out of harm's way. Neymar. Saw it coming, cut it out, good work. Eva Banega. These two countries going at it hammer and tongs, despite it being billed as a friendly fixture. And just the one-goal margin in it at the break, Alan.
Yeah, there's been a good edge to it, really, but it all to play for. Wouldn't be surprised to see a comeback in that second half.
And here's the first touch of the game, and with Brazil playing, this should be a great game. Supporting player. At the kickoff, it's Argentina for the start of the second half. Neymar. Out to Neymar, out on the flank. And the cross goes towards the far post. Oh, very easy for the goalkeeper there. And another Brazil attack here. In for Neymar. It could be. Oh, that's good defending. It's a hefty clearance, but it's only going to allow the opposition to attack them again. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his team ahead. He'll be pleased with that first 45 minutes.
Now it goes into the white. Gone a little early there, I think. Flags up.
Yeah, a bit over-eager to get on the end of it. Doesn't need to go as soon as he did there.
Enzo Perez. Perez. Messi. I think the cross is on. Messi. A low ball into the box. And now the goalkeeper can maybe think about starting an attack. In the wide area is Neymar. It's had a go here. He's read that, hasn't he, and made the interception, made it look easy actually. And it is a goal kick. Well, the manager not wasting any time here. He's going to make the change, and they are going to try and turn this around. Perez. Eva Banega. Angel Di Maria. Di Maria, so dangerous in these wide positions. And this could bring them level. So close with that header.
Oh, he's good at that, isn't he? He really does connect well with those neck muscles.
They can spread the play now. Brazil could be in now. He is a saviour there. Well, they have cleared the danger. It was a decent looking for a through ball. He's in the clear, Di Maria. Well, they managed to get out of harm's way then, because it looked as though there was going to be some real damage done to them. Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. And now the shot! Goalkeeper can only parry it out. No nonsense defending from him. Rojo saw the pass coming and got there first. So we're coming down now towards the last 15 minutes. Lionel Messi. Doing well to keep the ball. Trying to pick out Di Maria. Throw in for Argentina. It's going to be a change here for Argentina. Di Maria trying to pick out Messi. That's a very weak cross from a very good position. Bright lights of Brazil, the special smiles of their wonderful travelling fans. They seem to be sold out wherever they go, and you can't blame them for following. Here's a chance! Very nearly a goal. It's hit the bar and it's back in play.
Well, what a chance that was to effectively seal this match. But you know what? The opposition, they've got a lift.
Probing pass. Goal! They're in, they've scored, they're surely home and dry.
And that's flown past the keeper before really he could react.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0. 5 more minutes here. Eva Banega. And the winger in this attack is Di Maria. Nice return pass. Neymar. Through ball, played by Neymar. Can really get at the opposition here. Well, it's easy here for the keeper. 2 more minutes to be played then, added time.
2 minutes of added time.
Eva Banega. Rojo. Excellent interception. Pass threaded through. Still a chance in there off the goalkeeper. And delight for the Brazilians because they're the winners today. Pleased to win the match, I guess, because that's what you do whenever you play, but as a friendly game, more than just the result, Alan, for them.
I think so. They'll take a lot of heart from that because not only did they win, but they played well along the way.
Well, he's had a very good game, hasn't he?
So much of the play went through him. He obviously took his goal well. Bit unlucky not to get a second when he hit the woodwork, but he won't mind too much. His team's won.
Well, as for the star of the losing team, it was a frustrating game for him. He really couldn't get into it and make the sort of impact he was hoping for. That's a big part of why they lost today, I think. And here's the first touch of the game, and with Brazil playing, this should be a great game. Supporting player alongside. Very weak challenge. Must take the lead here. No, he's missed.
And now the night everyone in the football world has been longing for. Millions will be watching around the world. It is, of course, the biggest final in club football, the UEFA Champions League final. Welcome to the commentary box. Derek Ray here, joined by Lee Dixon. It is Juventus facing Manchester City.
Well, I'm so excited for everybody, the fans, everybody connected to both clubs. But it's the players I'm so excited for. I've never actually played in a Champions League final, but played in other finals. I know what they're feeling. We can see the nerves already starting to jangle. How do you cope with those nerves, Derek? How do you settle yourself down before what's going to become probably the biggest game of your career?
And this is how Juventus will line up. Wojciech Szczęsny starts in goal. Sami Khedira plays with Miralem Pjanic. He's gone for power, Lee, but it's wide.
Well, no real direction, but the power was there. And you're right, it's just gone past the post.
And now Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne threading it through. Sterling. Getting the ball forward is the key for Manchester City here. Will there be any end products? And in with a real chance. Only the keeper to beat. still be able to do a bit of damage. Will he play it in? And here is Dybala. Cuadrado might be able to take it to the bank. The goalkeeper out of position and the chance from close range.
Well, when you get a present from the goalkeeper like that, you have to take it. What a miss.
Sterling has it. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Effective challenge. Pjanic now. Well, the counter chance looks very real. An abundance of space. Good numerical situation. Dybala. Can he give them the lead? Important block by Walker. And he has been ruled offside here. Can't have been by an awful lot.
Oh, I'm not so sure, but the linesman's got a better view than I have.
And now Douglas Costa. And here is Dybala. Easy meet. Cuadrado. Going for power there, but just too much elevation on the shot lead.
Yeah, over the bar, Derek, with pace. He's a little unlucky.
Pjanic now. And now Ronaldo. Walker. And now Kevin De Bruyne. Well, it was a bitter pill for Juventus fans to swallow. The experience of the 2017 final in Cardiff, when they were beaten by Real Madrid despite having good patches of play in that game.
Well, an experienced side Juve will be looking in that dressing room. As a senior pro, you have a responsibility on the pitch, but in the dressing room before the game, really important you take a look around and help the younger players in the squad.
The Bianconeri tend to be loved or hated by Italian fans, depending on their point of view. What's your take, Lee?
Well, I must have told you this before. My favourite Italian team. I just love everything about Juventus. I had a kit when I was a little boy, a black and white strip that my dad bought me. I used to wear it all the time. That was my Ipswich kit, believe it or not, as well. So, but I just love everything about the team.
They are iconic colours. Incisive pass from Douglas Costa. Chance for Dybala. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. And Sterling has it. Well, let's see, does he mean business? Now, what can he do here? Well, that is how to run at defenders. Douglas Costa. Dybala. Juventus have given it away. And now Kevin De Bruyne. David Silva. Aguero. Now Chiellini. It's with Joao Cancelo. They might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. Lovely ball from Douglas. Ronaldo threading it through. A goal for the Bianconeri. Goal for Juventus in the Champions League final.
Well, finals of the heroes. Is that the goal that lifts the trophy? We'll wait and see. Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the net. Keeper couldn't do anything about it.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. Underway again with Juventus in front. This with David Silva. Given away by City. Now Khedira. Precision there from Khedira. Cristiano Ronaldo. Opportunity knocks. The angle didn't really favour him. Not too far away.
Well, I guess it's worth a chance. He's in a tight angle there, but could he pull it back to a teammate?
The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. De Bruyne. He's lost it. Dybala. There's a slide rule pass. And Cuadrado. And another goal for the Bianconeri. Big moment for Juventus in this game.
Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion he does, and he scores.
A bit more analysis as regards the goal. So 2-0 now.
Juventus goal.
De Bruyne now.
Number 16.
And that is that for the first half in this Champions League final. And my goodness, Lee, did we think it would be so? Minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. It's with Dybala. Khedira. De Bruyne now. Sergio Aguero has it. Will there be a tangible end product? And this would reduce the deficit. City get the corner. So the corner played into the box. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Douglas Costa. Whatever way you slice it, a good night's work for this fellow so far. Lee? It's going to be a free kick for Juventus. The free kick from long range, he didn't miss by much, Lee.
No, I thought the ball would be coming into the box, but long range free kick, he's had a go.
Dybala. De Bruyne. Walker. Not confident in possession that time, David Silva. And good vision from Sami Khedira. Real chance. And a goal by Cristiano Ronaldo. So typical of him.
Well, let's see that again. Once he gets into his stride, he just strolls past players. What a lovely solo, wonderful effort this is.
Let's have another view of that goal. Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going.
Number 7, Cristiano
De Bruyne now.
Ronaldo.
Sterling has it. Aguero. Sterling. Sané in the middle. And now Kevin De Bruyne. And De Bruyne carrying a genuine threat here. Dybala. He's given us away. And Aguero. David Silva. Khedira. Costa with it. It's with Dybala. Vital interception. The danger was very real. Not quite on the mark with the pass. Aguero. thundered clear. Cuadrado. Read it superbly to take back possession. Sloppy from Sané. Excellent vision from Juan Cuadrado. And the cross fired over, but no real central pressure applied. Sané. Given away by City. The object of the exercise from Juventus is to get it forward. That's what they're doing. Ederson had so much work to do.
Oh, he did, and didn't he do it well? Well done, boy.
Number 7.
And delivered by Pjanic. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in.
Bernardo Silva.
Company now. An awful lot of green space to run into. Textbook defending inside the box. They don't normally need a second in, but excellent vision from Dybala. And they could do damage. And the goal gaping at him. And in it goes!
Well, look at this, Derek. Sometimes the opposition are all set up perfectly for you to dribble through them. It's almost like he's playing FIFA. He goes through and puts the ball in the back of the net. It's brilliant.
There has been a gulf in quality tonight, but you've really got to give them credit for the fact that they haven't let up at all.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Sané. Aguero. That is a moment he would dearly love to have back if possible.
No, it wasn't his best effort, was it? But I bet he thought, I haven't got anything on, why not try a shot?
Coming onto the pitch. Number 26. Riyad Mahrez.
Pjanic. Dybala. Here's Bonucci. And 5 minutes to go. Sané has it. And here's David Silva. And sent in by Sané. Safe pair of hands, did his job. It's been a thoroughly cogent and convincing performance in this match, Lee.
Well, we all know creating and scoring goals is the hardest thing to do in football, but Juve have ticked all the boxes in that department for me. They've been absolutely amazing. Lovely to watch too, and the players look like they're enjoying it. All got smiles on their faces.
And Bernardo Silva has it. Aguero. 1 minute remaining. Otamendi. Italy's old lady has passed the final test. Juventus are the winners of the UEFA Champions League.
Well, you have to say, fully deserved as well. All those months of toil, the training sessions, etc. The sacrifice, the commitment, the desire, the hunger, the luck as well, but the application to put all that into a package and then win this brilliant trophy.
They do set very high standards for themselves, these Juventus players, but this is something they will remember forever. What a feeling of pride it must give you to be able to say you're part of the team that's the best in Europe, Lee.
Well, you know, these players get paid fortunes, bank accounts are full of money, but it doesn't matter. It's about memories. When you finish your career, you look back at these moments. How many trophies have I won? How many times have I celebrated on a podium with this famous trophy?
The buoyant Bianconeri. Juventus lift the Champions League trophy.
Brilliant moment, especially for the captain. He gets his hands on the trophy first.
Well, they certainly intend to savour this. Juventus, and they ought to. Doesn't come along every night of the week. The cup with the big ears, as it's affectionately known.
And this is the moment, Derek, sharing it with the supporters. You get a chance to take it a little bit closer to those stands. Let them enjoy the experience with you. And the families are up there in the stands as well. A brilliant occasion.
It took fire as well as ice on the pitch. Necessary qualities.
Now the chance for a photograph. My mum always told me to get on the front row.
She taught you well, Lee. There we have it. The Champions League victors for 2019. Quadrado. Going for power there, but just too much elevation on the shot, Lee.
Yeah, over the bar, Derek, with pace. He's a little...
It is a great fixture with a wonderful history, and the usual hype has been building all week long. The stadium is full and the fans are getting to fever pitch. Hi there everybody, Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith. We're back with you and Premier League football is back with you. We've got the opening game of the season. This is the Arsenal lineup.
Arsenal
It's a real group mentality in this lineup about pressing the opposition into making mistakes and cashing in on it straight away.
Well, it takes a lot of energy, a lot of motivation. It's easy to drop off, and when you do drop off that really aggressive closing down, that's when it can fall down.
Alex Iwobi. He's got his shot off now. Oh, it's a long way away from the target. He was so close in.
Oh, that's a howler, and he's getting some stick off those supporters.
Here's Walker. Fernandinho. Now De Bruyne. They might have played him in here. Sterling in behind the defenders. And he scores spectacularly. Ruled out here, it was offside.
Well, the lad took it well, but quite rightly the linesman flag goes up.
Your view now, Alan, on the replay.
Well, first time of viewing, I thought he'd timed his run perfectly, but from closer inspection, I think he was just a yard off.
They've got the ball back, the interceptor got it for them. So, Arsenal are coming out here in a pretty tough fixture, but they'll still be fancying their chances. He can put them in front. Well, the goalkeeper's out, and he's got to the ball at the feet of the forward.
Yeah, a lot to do with his good advanced starting position there. He was in a position to close down the space quickly.
Terrific game in prospect here. Lots of attacking talent on display. Mesut Ozil against Sergio Aguero. Interesting one.
Well, they play with their heads up, don't they? They know exactly where the opposition is and where their teammates are to make those little quick-fire passes.
Nicolas Otamendi. Fernandinho is with De Bruyne. Trying to find a way through here. Probing away. De Bruyne. Shot off! Keeper might be needed again. He didn't hang on to the ball. That would be a throw. Here's Sterling. Kyle Walker. Calm piece of defending. No real pressure on him. It wasn't the best cross. This turnover could be costly against a side that can break like this. Here's Sterling. Sergio Aguero. Leroy Sané. David Silva. First goal, Manchester City.
No surprises, they'd started this match really well.
Well, you get a lot of satisfaction as a goal-scoring forward for knocking one in from that distance. You know you're in the right place.
No, it was a poacher's effort. The final finish wasn't difficult, but to get there, that took a little bit of instinct.
Manchester City are in the lead.
Manchester City goal. Number
Xhaka.
10, Sergio Aguero.
Papastatopoulos. Aubameyang. Neatly intercepted. It's with De Bruyne. Kyle Walker. Maybe he'll cross it here. Raheem Sterling this time, rather than dribbling, he's crossed it. Ramsey. The pass not completed, really. Mendy. Silva. Really in the clear now, in on goal. Here's a chance, goalkeeper exposed. Lichtsteiner. Plenty of width for the team to attack into. Ozil! Straightforward save for Ederson. He's read that, hasn't he? And made the interception, made it look easy actually. Been a bit of a slow start here from Arsenal. No doubt that Manchester City are aiming high this season, and to beat Arsenal would be very successful for them, and they're in that position at the moment.
Yeah, one of those days where most of the City players have performed as they would have hoped, but Arsenal will feel they're still in this.
Saw the pass coming and got there first. Leroy Sané. The shot's on! It's a drive of some power but off target.
Yeah, unlucky, didn't quite get set for that one.
Bit predictable with the passing and the opposition able to deal with that. Hector Berry. Mesut Ozil. And the wingman at the moment is Mesut Ozil. Good work really to read the intention of the pass. Or maybe the counter-attack is on here. Sterling. Out in front of goal. 2 minutes left, that's added time.
A minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Xhaka. Aaron Ramsey. Alex Iwobi. With great vision here. Aubameyang. What we get to see, of course the assistants don't. Whether that'll change down the years, I'm not sure, but anyway, the replay here shows he's got it right.
He has. I mean, there was no real goal-scoring chance, but the defence would be pleased that their organisation caught him off.
Got his shot off now. Oh, it's a long way away from the target. He was so close in.
Oh, that's a howler, and he's getting some stick off those supporters.
Manchester City winning at this moment, but still the second half to come. Sterling. Now De Bruyne. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. Alex Iwobi. Nicolas Otamendi. Well, so far, the game belonging to Sergio Aguero after that first half.
Yeah, it was a good first 45 minutes from the lad. Got the ball.
It should be! Leroy Sané. Real chance now. And Aguero, and he scored!
Oh, wonderful stuff. You never had any doubt. I don't think he did. And nobody watching there did either. Always going to end up in the back of the net.
Well, he's doubled up here with his second goal. And he took it in excellent style, just like the first one. Well, here's the goal again. Restarting at 2-0.
Manchester City goal. Number 10,
Xhaka.
Sergio Aguero.
Aubameyang. Now Fernandinho. Some activity down on the Arsenal bench. Nicolas Otamendi. Silva. Fernandinho. Not sure how risky this might be, playing the ball around in their own half. Maybe some threat to their lead. A quick note for your diary. Make a note of this particular date. EA Sports, we've got the presentation of the Premier League fixture. Arsenal, they'll be facing Chelsea away from home.
Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about this one. Looking forward to it.
Slipped through by Aguero. Here's the shot. Manchester City get given the corner here. But here comes the corner. Kompany! not able to take full advantage of a good position. Kyle Walker. Now Fernandinho. Nicolas Otamendi. Looking ahead, Alan, Manchester City's next game.
They're playing Huddersfield Town in their next match, Martin, and I do think it's going to be tight, this one.
Arsenal about to make a change. Mesut Ozil. Well defended, not just getting across, he thought quickly as well. Made a quick interception. Now Company. Silva. De Bruyne. Still 20 minutes to go. And that's a pass that's gone astray, out of play. They decided to make a change, and being behind, you can understand that. Ramsey. Arsenal attacking down the flanks. And now he's looking for some support. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. Room now out on the wing. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Benjamin Mendy. That's a decent stop, but not perhaps one for the top 10.
No, but he was on his toes, wasn't he? He was ready for it.
He did see it all the way, Alan, but it's still a good save.
Yeah, because it was sweetly struck, and you do have to pay attention to those.
Fernandinho. Had a go! Good distance to the clearance then. A timely challenge. Here's David Silva. Now with Kevin De Bruyne. I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it. Ramsey. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Counting down in the last 10 minutes here. 9 to go. Mendy. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. And they get it away. Nicolas Otamendi. Trying to thread a pass through, but not successful. Now Mkhitaryan. Trying to pick out Lichtsteiner. Defender did well to get to it, but hasn't really finished the job. Getting the ball back and thinking attack straight away. This is how they love to play on the break. He's got his shot off now. It's gone to the goalkeeper in very soft fashion. And the attacker cannot believe that he's messed this one up. Simple for the keeper. Yeah, trying to steer it through. And he's found Aubameyang. It must be. Well, it might just have been consolation, Alan, but it was a chance to score.
Certainly was. It's head in hands time for the players and the manager and the fans down there.
Has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes.
Aubameyang! Well, it's one of those that hits the post and goes in to the delight of the scorer.
He might have mishit it, I don't know, but he doesn't care.
That was perhaps the place where it was impossible to save it. No goalkeeper could have reached that. It clips the post on the way in.
Yeah, really good strike. He took it early as well, and I think that's what caught the goalie off guard as much as anything.
And we restart the game 2-1. Here's Kevin De Bruyne. Aguero. Final whistle, it's Manchester City's match. Great start. Sterling in behind the defender. Hi there everybody, I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith is with me as usual, and this is the home of Manchester City, the Etihad Stadium.
Manchester City.
And today it's Manchester City against Huddersfield Town. Manchester City's lineup today. Nicolas Otamendi plays with Vincent Kompany in central defence. Kevin De Bruyne plays alongside Fernandinho.
Sané! Right from the kickoff, they look like scoring, they have now.
Sharp from the off, and what a good goal.
He followed his instincts, he followed the play in, and then he followed watching the ball into the net.
Yeah, a lesson for any schoolboy, just to make sure you follow shots in, that you're in that danger area.
Well, it's Manchester City in front. Can really get at the opposition here. That looked dangerous until he made the interception.
Proper tackle that.
And the ball played to Mendy. Now Fernandinho. Sané. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. Pritchard. Here's Alex Pritchard. Silva. It's gone out for a throw. Christopher Schindler. Jonathan Hogg. I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it. Well, that's over the top of the defender and one to chase. Brilliant pass, can he finish it? Sterling! Here's a chance, goalkeeper exposed. What a dive, Sterling. Splendid goal here.
Nothing like for a manager seeing a goal like that. Real team effort, great understanding between those lads down there.
Goalkeeper nowhere to be seen.
No, he just seemed to lose his bearings completely, Martin. A really odd one for him.
Number 7.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0.
Well, it's an important area to win back the ball, that.
And the ball played to Mendy. Silva. Fernandinho. Well, they are in the lead and they are on the ball, but in their own half at the moment. Couldn't keep it, Kyle Walker. David Silva with an incisive pass. They might have played him in here. Needs to stay cool now. Clean through, one-on-one against the goalkeeper.
Yeah, it's a wonderful stop, Martin, isn't it? And no bits and pieces either to follow up on.
Shots on here. Hit the post. Defended well. Throw in here.
Hit it well. Just needed a bit more luck with that effort.
Pritchard. Silva. Leroy Sané. Now, can he take them on? Shot on! Gabriel Jesus. David Silva has scored and his team go to him in celebration. It was a wonderful watch, that goal.
Well, the keeper quite rightly asking one or two questions of his defenders, who didn't react as quickly as the goal scorer.
I don't think we expected this. Such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline.
Number 21, David Silva.
Doing well to keep the ball. Sané. Fernandinho. De Bruyne. Silva. Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out. Maybe just kicked it a little bit there, and pass goes straight to the opposition. Ramadan Sobi. That's a good spot by the defender. Bit of space for him. Now out on the wing. Sterling. Hit it well! Oh, he's given offside.
Yeah, he's playing on the shoulder, but just needs to hold his run a touch.
Kyle Walker. It goes out wide again. Gabriel Jesus. Cleared it well. Here's Alex Pritchard. Well, that pass never looked like reaching its target, and they're away with the ball. Gabriel Jesus. Jonathan Hogg. They've got the ball back by that interception. Ramadan Sobi. What we get to see, of course the assistants don't. Whether that'll change down the years, I'm not sure, but anyway, the replay here shows he's got it right.
He has. I mean, there was no real goal-scoring chance, but the defence...
Incisive pass. In with a chance.
2 minutes.
The shot's off. Brilliant goal. Manchester City moving into what should be, Alan, an unassailable lead.
I would have thought so, barring any catastrophic errors. They're there.
Different angle on it here. The opposition in danger of being blown away here by the remarkable start to the game from the team that's taking them to the cleaners. And now we've reached half-time. Well, as you can see from the scoreline as we start the second half, there might not be too much of a contest left in this game. Pritchard. And shoots! They can spread the play now. Walker trying to thread a pass through, but not successful. Here's Company. Kyle Walker. De Bruyne. Now Fernandinho. Kevin De Bruyne. A first half performance here. Evaluated now by Alan Smith.
I would be happy with that first 45 minutes. It was a good goal from him. Good overall.
With good vision. That's well taken by the goalkeeper off his line. One date for your diary on EA Sports, the upcoming Premier League fixture for the hosts. Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack. Looks the goalkeeper in the eye. Well, they managed to get out of harm's way then, because it looked as though there was going to be some real damage done to them. Well, it's going to be a substitution now. Silva. He could lay it off to the supporting player. Shot on! Easy work for the keeper here. Huddersfield Town, their next game, Alan, what about that?
Well, they're playing Cardiff City in the next match, and it's got the look of an extremely tight and tense match.
Raheem Sterling steers it through. Disappointed that did, and he could get away here. And they're so far ahead now, but they've scored again. He's made the most of the opportunity. but the opposing goalkeeper very much to blame.
Yeah, head in hands moment for him. He knows he's culpable for that.
I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Not rushing it here, moving from one side to the other, and that's good support as they build this attack. That's cut out. Strong play with space in the wider areas, and Manchester City were exploiting that.
He's got his shot off now.
Well, they're getting set for the corner. Played in by Silva. Oh, fantastic goal! That's one from the training ground. They've scored from the corner.
Well, I think you might hear afterwards that this one was as a result of a training ground routine. Well worked.
One team really on their game today, the other very off colour. Aaron Moy looking to win it back. Silva. Free kick given by the ref. Clearly a booking, out comes the yellow card.
Well, he reached straight for his pocket. He didn't really think about it, but I think that's the good call.
Taken short. This turnover could be costly against a side that can break like this. Break still on. Trying to lift it over the nearest defender and he couldn't. De Bruyne. Probing with the pass. Sterling. Ramadan Sobi. Aaron Moy. Matthias Jurgensen. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Well, it will be a throw-in. Ramadan Sobi. Hit in hard and low. The countdown is on. We're into 9 minutes now. Plenty of space out wide, and they're going to use it. Well, there's one for him to chase in behind. Cleared away by the defender. It's a very good interception. Saw the ball, went for it. Benjamin Mendy. Got the ball, and they're going at the opposition with speed.
A round of applause for today's man of the match.
And here's the shot. Hit the post.
Kevin De Bruyne.
And he banked it away. Trying to get the cross in. Nearest defender blocked it.
I think the woodwork's still shaking, Martin, from the effort a few seconds ago.
There will be a minimum of 2 minutes.
2 more minutes to play of added time. I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it. There's only a minute to go. Manchester City get the result here they wanted. They've won. Alan, I don't think the opposition were really on their game at all, but we shouldn't take anything away from the winners.
No, I think when you look at the way they knocked the ball about, they used the full width of the pitch. It was a thoroughly entertaining performance.
Kevin De Bruyne was very much in our thoughts at the start of the game, Alan. Now it's the final whistle. How well has he done for you?
Well, so often we think of his creative abilities, but a couple of goals here have won the match for his team.
With the good in us, we're all in need of love. Dreams get torn, but we stand up, making a change that is calling us. We laugh, we cry the same. We bleed, we all feel pain. When the day is done, time don't wait. We all leave this life the same.